Oh my freak. Guys, 2026 is here, guys. Holy freaking heck. This is the first platinum video of the year. Hopefully we get a lot of platinums this year. Who freaking knows? Been paying attention to the channel. 210 was Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. Alright. 211 was Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I finally got around to playing the Tomb Raider trilogy, like the rebooted ones. They were pretty good games. I really enjoyed them. It sucks because the first and second ones, platinums, were hard to get because they have online trophies and it's hard to find matches nowadays. I found a couple of matches, but they were with like super sweaty people who probably never stopped playing the game. But lucky me, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the third game, didn't have any of those. So I got the platinum. 212, Fears to Fathom, Ironbark Lookout. Scary game. It kind of blew up. I remember seeing like queso clips. 213, Coloring Book. 214, Puzzle Galaxy. Two free games. Uh, I wasn't gonna. I was gonna fill those with like non-cheesy like actual games, but I speed ran it because just randomly out of the blue, my grandparents, shout out my grandparents on both sides of the family, they came in clutch with some late Christmas money, you know. Lucky me, I'm grateful. 26-year-old man still gets some gifts from his grandparents. Shout out them. Um, and I was like, I'm in the mood to play an open world game that would take me just quite a bit to finish. And I was like, you know what? Ghost of Yotei. There it is. I played Ghost of Tsushima. I loved it, so I knew I would love this. And luckily, I didn't watch no YouTube playthroughs, so I went in pretty much blind. Pretty much blind. I really liked it, really enjoyed it. Um, but that's why I filled those gaps with just two free, really quick platinums, because this is a big game, like 90 gigs, and I'm low on space on my system right now, and I need to have a bunch of stuff downloaded. So I'm trying to. I beat the game. I ran through those two platinums real quick, so I can make this video, upload the video, and delete the game, and move on to whatever's next. I'm trying to think if there was anything else I needed to say. I kind of made the intro this clip a little long, so right now I'm just yapping to fill in the time. It was a good game, fantastic game. I know it had some controversy, uh, because the main character is a woman. You know how that is, misogynist. They kind of try to ruin the fun for everything. I enjoyed it. Well, I'll get more into the gameplay. See ya. Well. Here we are, guys, in this beautiful, beautiful, fantastic game. Now, the intro kind of cut off kind of quick because I freaking misjudged the end off there. Sometimes when I make videos, it's dumb. Like, I'll make the clip a little too long, too short. And then when you do the recordings on PlayStation Share Factory, you gotta do the intros live in one take. Well, you don't have to do it in one take, but like, who wants to do more than one take, right? So I was just yapping. I don't write scripts or nothing. I just do all improv. It's an intro to a platinum video, whatever. So it cut off kind of, uh, what is it? Promptly? Cut off kind of, whatever the fucking word is. Suddenly. There's a better word. I can't think of it. Uh, anyways, it's good. This game was fantastic and great. Again, controversy because it's a woman. Game's always gonna have hate. I try not to even mention it because I don't even like giving those people attention. I noticed this is kind of a little bit of a ramble. I've noticed that, okay, so a while ago, like years ago, maybe like 8 years ago, I was really into drama on like YouTube. I was watching all the drama. You know, I knew what was going on here, what was going on there, what was going on with like the game drama and all this, and like it made me really like toxic, mentally like just toxic and kind of hateful, and I realized I was becoming kind of like the shitty person. And then I got out of that, and then when I got out of that, grew out of that, I kind of like looked at and realized like the casual like players, like the people who just kind of do what they want to do because they think it looks cool. eh, Living life like that is just way better. Like, let me try. I'm trying to explain it. So, like, most of like hate and stuff for like games and movies, you don't even hear about if you're not in that community. So you can kind of just like play something, enjoy something, and not hear about all the bullshit. Like, obviously, the main character of this game was a woman, so I knew it was automatically gonna get hate. But I didn't hear shit. I didn't hear no hate, no shit, nothing. And then the other day I saw like a thumbnail. It was like a YouTube thumbnail. It was like game when it has gamers in mind, and it has Atsu, the main character of this game, with big fucking tits and like makeup on. When it is made for activists. I'm like, bro, what? Bro, what? And like I didn't even like. It's so weird. It's so weird because like I don't know. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? You don't hear if you just kind of just don't acknowledge all that shit. It like it's way better. It doesn't ruin your fun. You can fucking enjoy shit. You can actually enjoy shit. Even if it's bad. Now, giving things criticism is a good thing. All right, I'm not saying don't criticize things. Like I, I will say that this game, I think this game does everything better than Ghost of Tsushima. Combat, world exploration. It feels like there's more content. I don't actually know. I don't have the stats. It feels like there's more content. It was great, but the story in Tsushima is better than the story in this game. Um, Story in Tsushima was great, beautiful. The story in this game was great and beautiful, but it was just a classic revenge story, and I do like a revenge story. Do not get me wrong, especially when it's against like a gang, a cool gang. Like, for example, it's kind of cool because it's Sucker Punch, same people that made my example I'm going to bring up, Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. You know, Sly went up against the Fiend. No, what are they called? Is it the Fiendish Five or is that Kung Fu Panda? Furious Five. Wait, okay, I'm getting them mixed up. Fiendish Five is what I'm gonna go with. God, I'm gonna be embarrassed with myself if that's wrong because I'm a huge Sly Cooper fan. And then in Sly 2, he goes up against the Claw Gang. Sifu. I don't remember if that clan had a name, but the bad guys in Sifu, they were sick. I'm like a revenge story is pretty good. Um, I know, like I'm trying to think of like Last of Us 2. Last of Us 2 got a lot of hate because it was a revenge story, and I do think that this revenge story was written better than that revenge story. Um, the only reason why I'm bringing it, they're both revenge story and they're both PlayStation made. You know what I mean? They're both PlayStation, so like, yeah. Um, it was a revenge story. She did actually, spoiler alert, she did kill the main guy that she was going to go after. She didn't spare him. I honestly thought that at the end of the game it would give me a choice. Because, at the end of Tsushima, you have that choice to spare your uncle or kill him. Which, still to this day, I cannot remember what I picked. My cousins have asked me all the time. They're like, "Which one did you pick? Did you kill the uncle or did you?" I cannot remember what I did. I can't remember. I think you could boot up the game and go to like one of the camps and like figure out. I could like figure out what I did, but I don't know. I don't know what I did. I thought this game would do it. Uh, so there's 6 members, the Yotei 6. 2 of them live, so she doesn't kill all 6. One of them becomes a good person. They were kind of good the whole time. We just didn't know that until we found them, and then it showed us the flashback. They were kind of chill. And then there was one was still kind of a shitty guy, but like his father treated him like shit, so he helped us out instead. So that's 2 out of the 6 survived to the end, like survived the game, which I'm okay. They wrote it good enough. I did go in like bloodthirsty. I was like, I want her to kill them all. Then playing the game, I was like, okay, all right, fine. You know, fine. They're good people. These 2, well, that one, and then the other one's not really a good person, but like he's helping us, so whatever the fuck. I did, I didn't like the choice that they did at the end of the game. So again, spoiler alert. In the first game, they had a sad death like near the end, around the middle. I don't remember. I don't even remember what his name is. Taka, I believe, the dude who like makes you that name could be completely wrong. That's what my brain is telling me. He makes Jin the hook or whatever. He dies. It was very like sad, traumatic death. In this game, they didn't have any of that. In the middle, like none of your team died. So you thought your entire family was dead, but you found your brother. Your brother was alive. Then he survives. Now the whole time I'm like, oh, I got a weird feeling that this brother is going to die. He makes it all the way to the end of the game. Halfway through the final boss fight. And then the guy kills him. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Like, it makes sense for the story. I'm not saying it's bad writing or anything like that. Like, it makes sense because he had a daughter, he had a family while we were away. And then they because Atsu, the main character, was always like, oh, when I'm done killing the Yotei 6, I'm gonna just die. I don't got nothing to live for. So now her brother died, she's an aunt, and now she's pretty much adopted. Right? So, like, it gives her a reason to live. But I think that it should have been the Kitsune, Oyuki, the other member of the Yotei 6 that was a good guy. She was there in that situation as well. I feel like he should have ran away with his daughter, and then she should have sacrificed herself. But, again, it's for the story. Um, Whatever. It makes sense. I like the brother more than Oyuki, so I wish he lived, pretty much. But I didn't write the game. Once you beat the game, they set you back in like the state before you fight the final boss. So right now, my friend and my brother they're both kidnapped, and I have his daughter here with me. She's asleep in my family's house. Here's all my paintings. You got to get all these paintings for the platinum, and then she hangs them up on the wall. It's pretty cool. These are story related. These ones are for the story. I kind of wish there was a little bit more house customization, but I understand like this isn't that type of game, so it's fine. This is the outfit that I ended on. You get the red. This is like the Onryo armor. It's funny because like I didn't even know what Onryo was. Like, well, I knew what it was coming into this game because of Phasmophobia. Like a Japanese ghost, but I didn't know what Onryo even, like, I would have never even known what that was. But that's what they call me. I'm the Onryo ghost of Yotei, They call Jin just the ghost, I believe. This game takes place 300 years after that game. Me and my sister actually looked it up. I was surprised. I think I heard that when they showed it off at like E3 or the Game Awards, whenever they showed it off. I think I heard that, but like I forgot, and I got reminded. I'm like, what the hell? But yes, this is like. Here, we can look through the armor. This is what I ended on. It sucks because I found this eye patch. If you know the lore behind me, I love eye patches because of my real life retinal detachment. But I found this at the end of the fucking game, so it kind of sucks. I would have wore this the whole time, but yeah, I found it at the end. All kinds of stuff. We'll just run through them real quick. You find a lot of these in like like missions or like secret chests. This one's like a I don't know if it's a Last of Us Easter egg, but it's got mushrooms on it that kind of look like clicker. Um, you find them in hidden crates and stuff. This was in the first game too. Like the customization in these games are fucking sick. It sucks because there's so much cool shit that like I don't know what to pick. I like black. I rocked a black outfit for a long time. I rocked the default outfit for a long time because it kind of sucks because I'm a sucker for canonicity. Like like her wearing the Onryo armor is canon, so I don't want to wear something that's not canon. But then I'm like, that's lame, and that takes away from the fun of all the customization. So like, I convinced myself to change it up a little bit. And then one thing that pissed me off about this game is there were times in the story where they forced you to wear a different outfit, okay? And then, which is fine, but they didn't ever replace what they took off. Well, they did once. They did like once or twice, and I was like, okay, good. But they didn't do it more. They didn't do it more times than they did do it, and it wouldn't have been so bad if they, for some reason, when it changes your outfit, it changes everything. It changes your horse's saddle. It changes your the 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 dye on your sword. I'm like, why is it changing that shit? Like, like okay, the story related, I gotta be wearing this specific outfit, but why did it change that? And then I have to manually go back in and change it every time. That was kind of annoying. That happened quite a lot actually. I'm like, what the freak? Those are like the hats. There's a lot of masks. I don't even know if I have them all. You don't have to collect all of the shit for the platinum. The spider, this is one of the Yotei 6. The guy who ended up surviving. The dragon. The spider's brother. This guy was shitty, he died. But they got really cool customization. Like I said, I rocked black for a while, and then I was red, and then I was like the default. And then I figured out halfway through they had like loadouts that you can make, and I just didn't use them because I just was too lazy. Look, Sly Thief mask, Sly Cooper reference. I have one Ghost of Tsushima video on my channel, and I believe it's like looking at Easter eggs. It was gonna be like the start of a series I was gonna do, and then I got lazy and didn't like make more. I remember there's a lot of Sly Easter eggs, which good. People who made the game, they need to make more Slies, bring Sly back, but make it better. The fourth one, let's be honest, the fourth Sly Cooper wasn't that great. It was like good enough, like I'd play it again, but it was not as good as the first, second, and third one. Look, here's Jin's mask. You can actually find Jin's grave, and it's a very cool part of the game. I could instantly tell, like, that's something that I did have spoiled for me. I knew it was in the game, but I could instantly tell when I was doing, like, the shrine to get there, because they added, like, just little nods, little Easter eggs. They did, like, the little, because in Jin's game, in Tsushima, you do, haikus, right? That's the right word. In this game, you do paintings. So you found like a haiku when you're going up the shrine, and it plays the classic like sound, like the singing that they do when you're in Tsushima. I was like, what? This, correct me if I'm wrong, is a Death Stranding reference? I played the first Death Stranding. I haven't played the second one. I remember a character with a golden mask skull in the game, where life and death meet, seek connection, bridges. This is a Death Stranding reference. It's got to be right. But look at it. Look at all these masks. Like they got some cool masks. You can do some pretty cool stuff. So much different customization for different things. This is the Onryo armor. This is the cannon armor. Um, I got the red on. Like I said, I rocked the black until the end of the game, and then when the game credits ended, it put me in this new unlocked red, and I'm like, what? That's fire. Yellow is default. I unlocked the white too, and I was like, what? White? That's pretty fucking cool. We got bounty hunter armor, Taro's armor, spider lily. I rocked the spider lily for a while. I like the like not fully upgraded version though, because the fully upgraded version got a little bit too much blue. I think blue's cool, but it's not my favorite color. I like this outfit, but it was too little. Um, this one's got a sly. Yeah, the sly hunter, which I don't know if it's a sly reference. This is just there's arrows at the bottom. It's got yellow and blue. But Sly Bandit, this is 100% a Sly Cooper reference. His cane is literally on it. Like this is a sick ass outfit right here. Nine-tail armor. This armor was fucking sick. Kind of remind me of like Jon Snow. Obviously the coat isn't as big. They got the naked freaking outfit, I guess, if that's what you're trying to do. Genji's armor, Crimson Kimono. When I heard about this one, I'm like, Crimson Kimono, that would be sick. It's not really what I was expecting. It's cool, but I was hoping for like just a super red kimono. Armor of the Undying. They got different colors. I'm not gonna go through them all because there's a lot. Guys, there's a lot. Robes of Rainu. Dragonfly armor. Then we got the Shemazin, which you play songs. It's in this game it's not the flute. Um, you play this instead. Saddle. I'm rocking a red saddle. I'm not gonna go through all the freaking saddles. But look at some of these, because they're cool. Tanuki's mischief. That's a Sly reference. Got to be right. There's one that was like they got some really cool. This one I feel like is a Ninja Turtle reference. I don't know though. They do have a Ninja Turtle reference. It's like the Last Ronin where you find the four graves. It's really cool. This one I feel like is a Ninja Turtle reference, but it wasn't anywhere near. I don't think it was near. But like it's green sword with like the blue, like Leonardo. But I don't know if it actually is. Infamous is an Infamous reference, also made by Sucker Punch. I think I played two of Infamous. I played the very first one, and then the Second Son. I don't think I played like the second one. This one's kind of cool. It's got like octopuses on it, or an octopus. Twin wolves. I believe this is the default blade. This one is sick. This one is cool. Like the actual bamboo like sleeve. Like that's badass. These ones are pretty cool. The red. The storm blade. This is Jin's sword from the first game. It's like kind of like a koi. That's pretty cool. This one is actually what I'm rocking on my dual katanas. Sakura, the freaking cherry blossoms, I think are fucking sick. This one I rocked when I first got it because it's fucking cool. Tanuki's bounty. I don't know if it's this one. One of them I thought might have been a Carmelita reference. A sly warrior, he gathered much treasure, but for no would-be lords army would he disclose its location? I don't know. I don't know if this is a Carmelita reference, but they do have a Carmelita reference in the Fox Den. There's Sly and Carmelita in like a circle. I was like, what? Carmelita getting some love? Which I don't know if they intentionally did, but I thought it was kind of cool because it's like there's a lot of Sly Cooper references in the first game, and then I don't remember any Carmelita references in the first game. But then in this game, the one where you play as the woman has Carmelita references. I'm like, that's kind of cool. I don't know if they did it on purpose, but it's like, what? What are the odds of that? Well, the odds are high if that's what they intended. Never mind. I'm just, yeah. The platinum on this game, very easy to get. Most PlayStation exclusive like games are. They're pretty straightforward. Just beat the game, get all the collectibles and shit. Um, Here's the map. Pretty much just gotta go around, collect all this stuff. Beat the game. Real simple. It's a pretty hefty game. I think I've clocked in at like 47, 48 hours to get the platinum, which is good. I want to get my money's worth. I kind of like calculate it in like hours equals dollars. So if a game is 70 bucks, you know, if I have 70 hours in a $70 game, that's, you know, I got my money's worth. But then there's calculated more because obviously some games, you know, like this game, I said I was only at 48 hours and it's $70. But like I factor more things into it, enjoyment. Uh, if I make a video on it, um, you know, if I get the platinum, you know what I mean? So like I got my money's worth. I'm trying to think. I've just been kind of yapping, and I mean that's kind of what these videos are for. It's kind of just like talking, explaining. I haven't done a whole lot of explaining my. I'm just kind of showing off the game, but like kind of that's like kind of um what I do. I don't know. Here's a wolf pack. It shows you all the, like the homies who like this is the brother. This is Oyuki. This is the one that I feel like should have died instead of the brother, but that's just a nitpick. The wolf. I thought this wolf was a guy, was a boy wolf the whole time. Because I thought it symbolizes the brother. Because I thought, you know, at the beginning of the game, you think the brother's dead. So I thought this was like symbolizing him. And then it turns out he's still alive. And then maybe I wasn't paying attention to the dialogue, but she called the wolf a she. And then I realized she was calling it a she the whole time. I'm like, oh, it's a girl wolf. I must have, I must have missed that. What the freaking heck? These are all like the people who like help you and shit. It's all like the skill points. You don't have to unlock all the skill points to platinum the game. You have to get all the wolf ones though, I know that. Activities, you have to do all of these except for this. You do not need to do these, I'm missing two. You actually don't need to do these either. Pillars of the Fallen. But you have to do all these other things. Shrines. Oh, well, these are the skill points. You don't have to do all of these, I lied. You have to do all these, you have to do all these, all these, all these, all these. Pretty sure you have to do all these. Yeah. So, I'm thinking about replaying a duel. So we get some type of combat. We can fight the final boss. I don't know if I want to fight the final boss. Takezo. Oh my god, this guy. This fucking fight was hard as shit. I'm playing on medium difficulty. I'm not playing on anything crazy hard. Anything crazy easy, medium difficulty. This guy. Woo, he kicked my ass a couple times, and I was. Ooh boy, I was pretty upset with him. I'm like, oh my god, what the freaking shit. I don't know. I kind of want to fight. Oh, you can't. I was gonna say I kind of want to fight the snake, the very first guy you fight, but you can't. He's not on here. Could you do this in the first game? I don't know. I don't remember being able to like replay encounters in the first game, but perhaps you could. I'm gonna fight. Fuck, dude, I don't know. The Oni. Fight the Oni. One of the Yotei 6. The second one you killed.
I was a hero on the mainland.
Oh gosh.
You gutted my father.
He defied Lord Saito.
Then you tried to burn me alive.
Do you think I enjoy setting fire to children? I am a general.
I'm gonna
A war
fuck you
hero.
up.
I should be on a battlefield, not repairing this rotting and molding castle for someone else. But I must do as my lord commands.
Then you
the
will
demon
die.
of Ishikari Plain, blaming everyone but himself. Or would your men say if they could hear you now?
Draw your sword.
Ooh. Say it. I mean, this is the second fight. It's been a while since I did this, so I don't remember the fucking... I don't remember exactly how he plays, but... Nah, we're going in. We're just going in for the video. Fuck it. Okay, I got hit. Not good. I'm getting shit on. Hold on, guys. The pressure's on. Now that I'm recording, the pressure's on. Don't worry. Don't worry.
They may call you an undio, but you are still that scared.
Hold on, guys. I'm locking in.
Your father deserved to die. He was disloyal.
He was loyal to his
Shut the hell up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get shit on. This is scripted, guys. It's supposed to happen. Scripted, scripted, scripted. Fuck that man, bitch. I don't know if I said this already, but that scar on his face, that was me. I did that when I was a little kid. Right? A little kid, I did that. That's right. Okay, he's in fire now, I forgot. Fuck your mask, bitch. Alright, let's run it. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I will pin you to that damn tree again and make your brother waltz.
Oh, I forgot about all that. Damn, I'm trying to perfect parry him, but I keep fucking it up. Shoot his ass. Fuck that. Whoa. Ay, 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 ay.
I am a hero. Lord Saito's greatest general.
They may call you Oni. You're just a bitter old man.
Oh, come on, what? No way, bro. You were mid-animation. Don't bullshit. Ow, 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 ow. Oh my god, guys. I'm panicking. I didn't really want to do that, but what's done is done.
Tonight I avenge my father.
He is a rotting corpse. Nothing can change that.
Oh, I panicked. That's like, I'm really bad at those. I'm really bad at like countering those. I just don't really have enough time. Like, I panic when I see it and then don't do it properly. Damn, no, 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 no. I'm whooping his ass and now I'm starting to choke here at the end. Trying to cancel his moves. No. Oh, whoa, whoa. Get shit on, clown.
Crawl.
Crawl, she says. Take them out together. That's pretty dope.
I deserve all his death.
You are no warrior.
Dead. The Oni is dead, guys. Cross his name off. It's already crossed off, which is kind of funny, but we'll pretend. Badass. Okay, I'm not gonna watch the whole cutscene. Sick. That's my time. Okay, that was it. So that's pretty much all. Obviously, some bosses are harder than others. That was the Oni. I don't know how much time we got left on this shit. So I did a whole lot of yapping. We're gonna go... I think we can go pay our respects to Jin. And then end the video. So here it is. He kind of got like a ghost tail, kind of like, or mythic tail, whatever they called him in the first game. Where they kind of like explained it was like about a legend, a myth. It was Jin. It was kind of cool. He's got a house here and a big white field of flowers. This is his house. He's mixing his poisons.
Burned adoption papers for a clan Shimura.
Oh, I didn't see that when I first came through. That's pretty sick. I did not see that. about, I think it's like right here. This blade got Yuna's name engraved. Yuna, I believe, was the girl in the first game, right? So it's maybe it's implied that they got together at some point and moved here, had a family until they died. He's got a red tree, just like he did at home in the first game. Here's his grave. Rest in peace. The goat. The freaking goat. But yeah, this was Ghost of Yotei. It was a very good game. I recommend it. I recommend the first one. It does suck that it's so expensive. I remember I got the first one on sale, like real cheap. Like I was late to the party on the first game. I was I was only a little late to the party on this game. This game came out in October 2025. Currently filming this January 17th, 2026. Wait, am I? What time is it? No, January 18th. It's past 12, guys. Sunday, January 18th. Both games are great. Get it on sale if you can. I probably would have got, like, it probably would have been on sale in a couple days. It's like that's usually how it happens. You buy a game, it's on sale not too much longer after. Um, God, the ambience is great. I've always wanted to do like not an ASMR. I believe it or not, I actually am a fan of ASMR, but like, I feel like if I actually tried to make an ASMR video, it would be cringe. But like, if doing like an ambient, like a video game ambience, I think would be cool. Maybe like set a camera up and just have an hour of video game ambience, or like one of those like uh, like those video game test videos where it's like, can you guess the video game by the ambience, and just have a black screen with the ambience playing in the background. That could be cool. I think we play a song. We'll play a song. We'll play. We'll play. I want to play a different song though. I don't know which one's my favorite. I kind of think the Song of the Wolf is my favorite, but I can't play it. Yeah, it won't let me play it. That kind of sucks. Mm, damn it. Well, I want to hear the song. I want to hear the freaking wolf song now, dang it. Ooh, this is a pretty place to end the video. Let me play this wolf song. When the
Mikage,
wolf comes.
so you do like my music.
Wow. Just look at it. Oh my god, this game is beautiful. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Alright, guys. That's the end of the video. Platinum 215. The first platinum video of 2026. What's to come? Who knows? I will see you guys in the next one. Uh, goodbye.